And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel bringing you just another video. So guys, we're here to take a look at the simulator armor. Now obviously the armor is from the other seasons. I think this might be the season 2 armor. The season 1 armor might have been different, I could be totally wrong. But we're going to look at the armor, we're going to apply some shaders, we're going to look at the lore of the armor, then we're going to apply the ornaments, which is basically a new set of armor apart from the stats are the same. But you know, still a pretty cool idea to try and free up the inventory slot that way. But before we go into that, guys, look what I got in a strike today. The other side. So this is the very rare drop rate. Pretty much like the rat. What's it called? That little rat cannon pistol. What's it called? Shit, I can't remember. It's something. It's got the name rat in it. So this is the sparrow to it. Some people believe because of, well, yeah, it is. There's the rats on the side. Got like a rat skull there. So this is pretty cool. If we look at the lore, I've never actually gone into that much lore. On Forsaken, they are bringing back the well, they're not bringing back. They're actually introducing a codex. It only took them about 3-4 years of Destiny 1, a year of Destiny 2, then probably 3 years of development in each of the games. So probably 10 years total before they're like, oh yeah, let's put codex in. Good idea. Anyway, there was always a player on the night side, unseen and perfect and patient. So they're talking about, obviously they're talking about the invisibility on the reload. So that's cool. Do you know what the player on the other side meant? It was an idea that people talked about long ago, before the Golden Age, and the idea was that each of us has a player on the other side, a perfect enemy. Okay, I was totally wrong about it. Okay, just as powerful, just as smart, just as experienced, and that perfect enemy is waiting for each of us, waiting patiently, because the day of meeting would come in time. The other side enemy don't have to rush it. Sheer time and chance will bring you together. Think of that right now. Someone out there is waiting for you, and they know you so well they're practically are you. That's the player on the other side. So the Rat King is the pistol I'm talking about. So it's pretty interesting. I'm assuming the invisibility of the Rat King, but yeah, they're talking about a player on the other side. So you know, maybe if you are, you know, if Guardians are not really an army of undead zombies and really the bad guys, then you are an army of light. So you'd have equal partners on the dark side from the darkness, I guess, fueled by the darkness. So we'll get into the armor real quick. I do like the new supers for the classes, but I honestly think they need to introduce a darkness class. You need to get taken by one of Oryx's sisters, but your will is so strong that you maintain your sanity, but your body is imparted with some of the new darkness abilities. What a cool story fucking line. That could be a side quest. That could be like a 6-part side quest where you get your new abilities. You see yourself being taken and tortured and you see all the cutscenes and shit. That'd be awesome. But anyway guys, the reason I've not done the 5 ornament armor videos that I need to do is I've already explained it. If you missed the reason why, is basically I did a 27-minute video on the Warlock ornaments and then realised I'd only recorded the audio and not the video itself. So I was a bit pissed off. So my bad. Oh, true. 2,264 tracks with Seraph weapon kills. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, guys. Alright, let's get into it then. So, this is the armor. As I mentioned, I submitted to Future Warcult because I wanted the Sunshot catalyst, and then I totally forgot that I didn't have any of the armor for any of the characters. I didn't have the rune for it, so I deleted what I got. So, not only did I have to grind for the ornaments, I had to grind for the armor, and as you're aware, at least 2 out of the 5 sets of ornaments, you need the full sets. You need the full set of armor on. So I didn't get the Titan mark, I didn't get that till the last day, 5 minutes before the deadline. And I had to keep grinding beyond the deadline. And then the moment I turned in another set of tokens. I got it again straight after, 2. I've been submitting that all day for like something like 8 hours. I was submitting tokens. I reached like level 80 plus, I think, on each character. Insane. So anyway, this is the armor. The cloak's okay. The armor's not too bad, you know, but I don't like this yellow is horrendous. Now in Destiny 1 they had these really bright, vibrant yellows and oranges and blues. So on the Future Warcult it looked fucking amazing. Like the yellows were so nice. This is like a fucking, this is like a piss colour, isn't it? Like a beigey rankness. I don't understand. Like I've said this before, but like when designers make these decisions and the art directors give the okay, some of the shaders are fucking horrendous, and some of the people pick them. Some of the players pick those shaders and go, yeah, this looks cool. No, it does not. Anyway, let's get in. We'll have a look at each one. I'll have a look at each item, guys. Okay. We'll look at the design. Then we're going to apply overall shaders to this set. Then we're going to apply the ornaments. Look at the full ornament set. Then we're going to go and have a quick look at each individual helmet, arms, chest, legs and cloak again. A bit closer look while the ornament's on. Then we're going to apply some different shaders again and see how that shit looks. So let's go with Simulator Mask. It's not inevitable, is it? What I saw, please say it's not. Record 451, Chasm 7037. So for users that don't know, Future Warcult basically looking into, they found a way to scan the future, but it makes most people insane. Pretty much sure this is why they created exos, so that they could handle the future schisms, looking into the future psychosis and suicide and shit. Created the exos so the consciousness could be digitally transferred and withstand it. Also, exos I think were also created to explore the Vex time tunnels. So there are theories that the exos went into a Vex portal and then went back billions of years, and over billions of years of living in the known universe or multiple galaxies evolved into what the Vex are. So there's a very good chance the Vex could have once been creations of humanity, the exo. That's a pretty interesting theory. So obviously we're looking at, like, she's seen whoever this person is, they've seen a possible future, and it's like, please say it's not true, please say, you know. So that's the helmet. It's okay. I mean, you got like the little rebreather mask. It's a pretty standard looking hunter set these days. I think personally they should bring some warlock sets in with a big fur collar and like a long cloak, like Lord Saladin. Something really fucking, like, I don't know why they don't do it. And guys, I want to play Escalation Protocol. I've done it, I've completed it about 50 odd times, but I want the armor sets. I've got all the weapons. No, I don't. I've got some of the weapons. I've got the SMG, 2 shotguns, 1 sniper. They're amazing. But I want the armor, so if anyone wants to play Escalation Protocol, please let me know, guys. So yeah, we're not going to spend too long looking at this, because you know, I like the cloak. I like the cloak. We'll look at that properly. I like the thick collar. You know, that's kind of cool. This high raised collar covering your neck. You can imagine like when it's cold, and you got this like long cloak and this really cool looking stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. So the arms. Let's have a look at this. See what it says. Visualization was unexpectedly drawn towards image suggestive of the past. Experiment terminated at Leeds investigators' frantic demand. Okay, so not only can they see, does it not only seem likely that they can envision the future and see the future, they can see the past. So the design of these, the colour's the problem for me. You know, I love this asymmetrical side, guys. This left side's like really armoured. This left. So assuming you're right-handed, this goes back to the times of like knights and swords and armour. The left side would be more armoured. You'd have like, yeah, shoulder guard. You'd have like this shoulder guard would be extended above your neck, so you're protecting your arteries. Because you'd have your left side facing the enemy as you strike your sword from the right. So that's why it's more armoured. And you can imagine holding a gun in your left hand. That side's facing your enemy if you're right-handed, and bang, bang, bang. You know. So I like the fact that they've kept away like actual realistic elements of armor design. The colour's horrendous. I like the Future Warcult logo. It's all faded and shit. That's kind of cool. There's like a tiny little logo-y thing there. Look, below the cursor. I like the bolts. How it's like bolted into the material. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the little details. Like this extra elasticated like pad that's stitched on. And we'll get onto the chest plate in a minute. But I like this belting system that ties in some of the armour. You've just got like again asymmetrical, one-sided belt, one clasp. That's really cool. I like that stuff, guys. We're going to try and be quicker than 30 minutes, guys, because I'm already on 10 because I talked about some other things. Flames, ice, floods, whirlwinds, earthquakes, eruptions, destruction, and despair. Record 458. So could easily be talking about the darkness there. You know, or the war between the Traveller and the Darkness. I'd love to know what the Traveller is. I'd love to know what the Darkness is. I guess Bungie need to find out first. So I do like that you can see the cloak when you're not viewing it, but sometimes like I need to try and find one of those white cloaks that's just like a scarf, because ultimately you can see the back of the armour, you know, and you know, it's a shame you can't see it. But so we've got the future Warcult, we've got a top chest plate here protecting like the sort of chest and heart, I suppose. I suppose this is pretty armoured, but it's more material padded. That's probably for mobility for the hunter, you know, fast moving, rolling around, tethers and blade dancing. You don't want a big bulky armour. Again, I like this single clasp on one side, that's really cool. And I do like this bright, see this bright yellow here on these trims here. This is what colour the belt part should have been, it's what part of the cloak should have been, it's what part of the arm should have been. That would have worked out really, really well. I miss the shaders from Destiny 1, man. I really miss them. The one-time use were really good, like, not the one-time, yeah, they're like permanent use. Like, I'm tired of having to swap shaders around on exotics when I decide to wear a different set of armour. Because at one point I'm going to run out of those shaders and I'm going to be stuck with a certain armour set and it's going to fucking piss me off. Anyway, so there's the armour set, guys. We're going to move on as quick as possible. So we've got a full ornament set to apply and shaders on each set. So we've got the boots here, guys. Okay, again, that left side is more armoured. You've got a knee pad on one side. You can always think that kneeling down, taking a sniper shot. If you're right-handed, you're going to kneel down on your left for stability. Again, you've got like this single asymmetrical sort of buckler belt system around the leg, maybe just for extra support. I always like the design of the belts. You've got this other loose part here. Maybe this is part that you fit your holster onto, and this is what the leg part's for, and it straps in between both parts, perhaps. But you know, you've got little utility pods there. That's kind of cool. The legs themselves, the boots, pretty standard. I like the fact that there's a knee pad there. The logo's down one side. And the boots, I do like the detail on these boots actually. I know they're pretty. This is pretty much the Nessus set, guys. I know that, but I do like the little metal buckles or whatever they are. I don't know, not buckles exactly, but yeah, I do kind of like that. All right, so we'll get into the cloak before we apply shaders, and then we'll apply ornaments. Look at the full set, then look at individually real quick. So, oh, did we look at the boots? I saw her. No, send me back. I saw her. Now we know that the stranger from Destiny 1 is Anna Bray's sister. I'm pretty sure this is records from Anna Bray, and she saw her sister in the. See, this is an issue because the Bray Corporation not only peered into the future and the past and explored Vex time tunnels, they also wanted to know if they were creating if they were a simulation created by the Vex, because they realised the Vex had the technology to create full simulations, which then we explored in the Osiris DLC. All that was a simulation. So the researchers wanted to know if they themselves were simulations. So they actually created virtual simulations of themselves as to send off into simulations to see if they were themselves simulations. And the conclusions basically found that I think basically the Warmind was so complex that it couldn't be simulated, and I think the light can't be simulated. But the problem is the Warmind can't be simulated, so the Vex can create full consciousnesses of billions of individuals and an entire universe, but not a Warmind. That seems a little bit. But again, the Warmind was created by Golden Age technology. So I think the thing we miss out on, guys, is we've got amazing technology in the area of Destiny we're in. We've got armor, we've got liquid cool, like the Kibu and things like this, are liquid energy slots. We've got laser beams, we've got transmat teleportation devices. We can come back from the dead, but this is nothing. This is nothing compared to a few thousand years ago when the Golden Age existed. This is absolutely nothing. The Golden Age technology was phenomenal. But I asked the question, would it be better to have natural lifespans of 300-400 years old, or have the powers of the light and keep coming back from death? I know people think immortality, but I think if immortality is ever achieved by human beings, I think ultimately we'd go insane unless we can explore the galaxy and then the universe to give us something to do and meet other species and other technologies and other wondrous things that don't exist in our solar system, other dimensions and realities. We'd go insane because the human mind was not created to survive immortality. Can you imagine? Can you imagine living 10,000 years? Like day by day, just it'd be very difficult not to to go insane. Anyway, okay, I see 6 armies locked in battle across 4 systems. Now I see 4 armies, and now I see 1. So this is interesting. Across 4 systems. Now, are they talking about the Vex systems, the simulation systems? Are they talking about our systems? The 6 armies, is this Battle of the 6 Fronts, where Osiris is so powerful he's teleporting all over the place? There's multiple versions of him, fighting every fucking, you know, he's so powerful he can create duplicates of himself made from pure light to fight. I mean, that's awesome. But I love the fact that we're getting new abilities, guys. I hope that they're really good side missions, that you know, because I like the ones where you got your hammers and your bow, and we need shit like that where it shows you how you got your new abilities, where you access them from. Not a new shard of a traveller, but ancient guardians that we found scrolls on, and we discovered they had more abilities than us, maybe way more, but we've only found these few. That'd be kind of interesting. So there's a cloak, guys. I do like this cloak. I got to admit, I do like it. The fruit Warcult side, the colour's not too bad. Not a fan of the colour of the armour generally, but I like this grey cloak. Okay, so we're gonna apply a few shaders, guys. See if we can get this looking good, as is. Oh, tarnished copper. This is gonna look shit. Sorry. 16 minutes 21 in, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow, you kind of you're kind of intrigued by that glossy tarnished copper, but wow, that's gross, but also kind of intriguing. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. Come on, give me shards, you bastard. No, 14 for that one. 10 for that one. 14 for that one. Not bad. CALUS'S Elite. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. So, Warcult scheme. I think this is the main... This is the... Oh, right. Okay. No, it's not. I thought this was their colour for some reason. It's like they've swapped it around, haven't they? Blue cloak, blue arms, like a golden... I mean, look at the yellow, this beigey yellow that's like come out like a gold tinfoil. No, no, no. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bungie? I mean, it's kind of okay. But the one I like is... where are you, bad boys? Where are you? Warcult. Here we are. I really like the Warcult endgame. Now, whether it looks good on this arm set, I don't know. It looks okay. I like the white. I really like the white cloak. And I like the whitish grey armour. I do like this lilac-y blue. That's kind of okay. And I do like the white mask, but I think it's the wrong tone for it because it just looks too white. With the reflection, the F on the visor, it looks too white. It looks too distorted, I think, up there. But that looks okay. I think that's a good look. Okay, let's have a look at Genotype 00. This is from Escalation Protocol. It's okay. It's got the carbon fiber nano kind of look, but that orange, not a fan. Not the metallic. If we could get that in an armor set that wasn't metallic, I think it'd look okay. Let's look at more sunset. This is not a very nice set, I don't believe. Whoa! Wow! Wow! They must randomly generate colours. I can't, because there's no way they design this stuff and go, that is a good colour. Vanguard unit. Let's look at this. I like the Vanguard. This is a little bit close to the blues and oranges in Destiny 1, but the armor sets in Destiny 1 for future Warcult. So for those that haven't played Destiny 1, the faction rallies didn't exist. The factions existed all the time, and every time there was like a main update or a DLC, there was something like 15 new weapons for that faction and a brand new armor set. So eventually you could get all the armor set. Like I had three armor sets from at the end of Destiny 1. I think I had 3 different armor sets. There might have been like 5 in total from all the DLCs and stuff, but I didn't have the space from all. But the armor looks better. The orange was more vibrant, but this is closer, and I really like that Vanguard Unity. It looks good on other stuff. Not a fan of the visor again being orange, so we'll look out for that. That looks alright though. We are going to try and speed this up a little bit. So this is what I've got on my Titan fire set, my hammer set. I like the orange, I like the yellow, not on this set though, and I do like the white, but no, they just don't work together. Like you've got all the, like I think the cloak should have been grey, or it should have been orange, and then the visor should have been grey. If the cloak was orange, the visor should have been grey. If the cloak's grey, the visor should stay orange. But I think that they had a real opportunity there to have a really nice set there. Alright, let's have a look at monochromatics, one we generally always do. I'm going to be applying for Dead Orbit next time. So that looks pretty good. Again, I've got this issue with the white visor, guys. I really don't like this opaque, milky look. I think the visor, the helmet should be white, but the visor should be grey. They've got the design wrong here. Like, you'd be like, who are you to tell them that they don't know how to design? Well, for those that don't know, you probably, many that watch my videos do know that I do have multiple degrees in design. I've taught at university and I've been a designer, so I know, like, and I know that this is not a good choice. Like, the visor should have been grey if this is kept as is, you know.
Clear skies,
see, the white chest piece and the white cloak should have been broken up by the same grey on this suit here on the visor, but the mouthpiece on there should have stayed white. I just don't understand the decisions. Now, I kind of like this arcade camo. It looks a bit, not on this set, but I do like it on the cloak because it's a bit too like brown, beige, and orange 70s, isn't it? But it looks good on there. It looks good on the Dead End Cure stuff. Looks really good. Let's have a quick look at the Iron Banner stuff, guys. We'll go Iron Wolf, Iron Battalion. So if you want low mobility, high resilience, and high resistance, you want Dead End Cure. You want the Tucker Fence armor. Wow, I kind of really like that silver visor. Wow, look at that. That's so fucking cool. So they've done it right here, look, guys. They've gone for brown on the cloak to match the brown on the chest plate. That's kind of cool. I like the silver, I don't like the gold. I used to like gold when I first saw the gold metallic, but I've realised that silver looks fucking awesome and gold looks really cheap. Like fake gold. Fake gold. Fake news. Alright, so quick look at Dead Orbit, guys. God, I'm in 22 minutes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can, you know what, I can handle that black visor. Again, I would have gone with I would have broke this design up by going the same white as the arm sleeves, the knee pad, and the belt. Because you can imagine like that, and then the visor breaking up the colours. That'd have been. But that Dead Orbit looks really nice actually. That looks really nice. We'll have a quick look at the new Monarchy Succession. Come on, baby. Wow, that's kind of gross. Fuck me. Wow. All right, one more, guys. What we're gonna do? We're gonna Iron Battalion. Ironwood. Ironwood. Sorry, I'm a man. Oh, it's kind of gross but cool as well. All right, guys. Screw this shit. Right, we're gonna get on the ornaments real quick. We're gonna look at the full set with the ornament on. Now these have not been fully leveled up, all of these guys. So I'm about 374 with the Hunter, I do believe, something like that. Now I do know I much prefer the ornaments, guys. I know that much. Now I think I'd even prefer them once we've got a different shader on as well. Which we'll apply a final shader at the end, and I might even wear these for a bit, infuse a few bits and bobs. I like that I'm doing it fast enough that you can't see that shit, yo. You see a bit of it there. Come on, see that cape's way better, isn't it? Look at that, that's awesome. Alright, let's have a look at this bad boy. Yeah, I think that's just way better, guys. I think that's way better than the original set. Better colours, design. I love the big F on all down the leg and up to the chest. That's really cool. You got the big F on the cloak. You got like this thing's like some sort of like identifying number or something. Like really cool. I like the black and the white, and the blue's okay. Blue's not my favourite colour. The yellow doesn't look too. It looks good on the cloak. It doesn't look good on the arms. Looks okay on the chest, but I'd prefer a better yellow, to be honest. So what we're going to do real quick, guys, we're going to look at. So as you can see, obviously we've got the mask and the cloak's a little bit different there. We're going to just quickly preview so we can see the ornaments in between. Yeah, see the difference there. So it's basically there's no difference in design. It's just got a better paint job. There's a slight difference in design, but it's basically got a new paint job, really, hasn't it? So like some armor sets, like the Vanguard Hunter set, check that out. I've got the original set and both of the ornaments. Very different designs between all three. So that's kind of cool. So we've got the arms here. Oh shit, guys! I think it's a brand new. No, it's not. It's exactly the same. I thought it was new law then. I'm like, no, it's the same. Okay, so as you can see the grips there, guys. I love this black and this identify number in white. That's really cool. Now, if you can see the difference there, guys, on the arms, yeah, on that side, yeah, I much prefer the ornament. I know we're rushing through this, guys, but I said this would happen. We're at 25 minutes. This is about right. We're going to get onto the shader pretty soon. Start applying shaders to this, see what it looks like. So, as you can see there, I don't know about you guys. I think I much prefer I absolutely prefer the ornaments. Now, I've got the Warlock and the Titan to do as well, guys, so we've got that to look forward to. So the legs there, look at the crisscross there on that left leg, fantastic. You've got the full F going up all the way up the suit. You've got, again, asymmetrical left side knee plate. That's kind of cool. Looks way better. Just looks way better. Everything's richer, darker. It doesn't look as ragged. Although, well, I say that, but if you look at the detailing, it does look like it's been through wars. But yeah. Alright, guys. Now we've got a quick swap between that. Let's get on some. So I think the Warcult scheme, this is what they're actually using right now. We'll find that out. I'm pretty sure this is what they're using. And yeah, this is what they're already using. I don't need to apply this. And that looks way better than it does on the other colour. Now, you know what I do like, guys? You know I like the Warcult Endgame. Now, I think I've already checked this out personally. That's pretty cool. Don't like the yellow though, but I love the white and grey. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm tempted with that because the complexity of the design just distracts from the manky yellow, I think. But I think that's really nice. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I did this the other day, just checking stuff out. And I'm pretty sure I found one that I liked even better. Now I can't remember what it was, but the Genotype 00. No, not a fan. It's that metallic. I can't do it. Although look, the blacked out the visor there, it's much darker. It's still a tint of the orange, but it's like a black and orange mixed in. So that's kind of cool. Right, what we're going to go for, guys, let's go through this real fast. Okay, let's have a look at Vanguard Discipline on this version. Looks good on the other version? Will it look good on this version? Wow, no, that's not right, is it? No, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong shader, is it? It was a really dark orange before, wasn't it? Is that the same one? No, it's not. It's this one I want. Vanguard Unity. Let's check out the Crucible, because this orange is pretty impressive. I don't know what it looks like on this, but it's a really vibrant orange, and some of the stuff it looks amazing on. Okay, not on this. Probably mainly because of the white and grey cloak. That grey just looks like it doesn't belong. For that grey cloak to work, it would have needed a reference point in here somewhere. Like, it would have needed, like, maybe the boots, the knee pad, and the belt to be grey. And these arm sleeves. This chest and arms seem to be staying yellow. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, guys. Right, the Vanguard Unity. This is the vibrant orange, guys. Wow, that's really totally different as well. Holy shit. So they're keeping this manky yellow. I've got a problem with that, guys. So far, it looks like the... let's have a quick look at the Mad Monk, but so far it looks like the other walk. Oh yeah, they're keeping that yellow and everything. So far it looks like the Warcult Endgame is... even though they're keeping the yellow, the other stuff's so pale and white, it's like a distraction, and I think that looks really cool. It looks so gritty, like, you know. See the blue, they've almost got that there with the visor. They've got the blue visor, the blue mask helmet, the blue chest part there, and then they've got the kneecap there. So you see what I'm talking about when you have to like pay homage to the colours and support them throughout the design, and they've kind of almost got it. It needs to be a little bit heavier. See, I think like this entire leg blue, but not that blue. That's not very nice blue, but that would have been nice. Some of the armor sets on Destiny 1 with the shaders, the entire. So one was pure blue and orange, and I loved it. Like, so the entire left side, so the Titan, the entire one side would, like with this leg would be all bright orange, and then it'd split and go a diagonal up across there. So all that side would be orange, and then this arm would be blue, and then this entire side would be blue, and this arm would be orange, and the helmet would be split diagonally as well. It looked amazing, guys. In fact, if you're interested, go and check out my Destiny 1 armor videos. Try and search Future Warcult on my channel. guys. It's all in there. Hunter stuff, Vanguard stuff, you know, Hunter Titan. It's all in there. All right. Are they going to keep the? Are they going to keep the yellow, guys? Monochromatic. There's only black and white involved here. Are they going to keep the yellow? Those motherfuckers, man. They need a good talking to, don't they? That kind of looks cool on the cloak, though. Damn it. That is almost. Sorry, guys. I just want to reference this because I like the Warcult endgame, but the blue. I like the blue, but not on this character now. How close is that? Other one's darker, isn't it? What about the cape? Is that different? We're at 30 minutes, holy shit. Yeah, that's much whiter, much darker on the front. Wow, those two are really similar. I kind of like those. Alright, real quick, guys. Okay, let's have a look at the Hackett camo. Bam, 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 bam. 30 minutes. Wow, yeah, that's gross. Sorry, it's that metallic stuff, guys. I can't do it. Ooh, let's have a look at Metro Shift. This looks amazing on weapons, but not on armour. So they're all going to look pretty much the same, aren't they? That yellow's going to be there. But, like, the grey, the dark grey, light grey, black, or very dark grey, and blue are all going to be integrated. So, wow, yeah. So, no matter what I do, there's going to be yellow on there. What's happening here, guys? They all look really like the same, even though that shouldn't be that colour at all. Okay, let's apply this. Arctic Pearl. Okay, so there is a colour change. Okay. I thought I'd been paranoid there.
I hear you're pretty good at the job.
They've been very selective on what colours you're allowed to change, aren't they? Nebula Rose, man. I keep it. I don't know why. Oh, that don't look too bad. It's a bit feminine. But, like, the fact that you only get a bit of the purple up there, some of it, like, when it's metallic, is all... Man, I can't decide, because they all look really similar, don't they? But slight variations, and this is what I did as a designer. I'd have, like, 70 variations of a specific, like, design, where you'd print them all out and look at them, and you'd layered and textured the colours and slight variations, and all that detailing. It was freaking awesome. Precursory Vex Chrome, let's check that out, that looks pretty good, even though I'm not a fan of the metallic. That looks really sharp, doesn't it, with the black and... Oh, man. I don't know what to go... I really don't know what to go for now, guys. I know I'm overextending my time, guys. I do apologise. I mean, look, like, they're dead orbit. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference, but I do like that grey hood. You know. But then, like... So, alright, let's just check out the camo version. I mean, that's much darker, isn't it? Is it?
Those levels haven't been mapped yet.
I wish you could compare, you know, like you do with weapons. Is that the same, almost? I can't tell. Wow, let's have a look. Look at the cloak there. We're looking for camo variations, like actual camo design, camouflage design on the grey. Interesting. So again, like, we look at, like, monochromatic. Yeah, which I think is definitely a possible choice. So you got a big white F there. You got, you know, a dark front and a big white F. That looks really good. But then if we get over here and do this, it's like whiter on the front with different multiples of grey, and that looks really cool as well. I can't make my mind up, guys. I really can't make my mind up. Right, let's have a look when we put something like Iron Wolf in.
I need to know the specs before we can fill that
Okay, we did this on the other one, didn't we? That don't look too bad. Not too bad. Iron Battalion. This never really a fan of this because of the green. So I've got to try and avoid shit with metallic in it, guys. Really, which is not easy.
Someone check the cameras in Station 7.
Free Mist Blue. So metallic. I think it's more metallic. No, not nice, is it? Although the shades, like the cloak's like gone grey, white, and then like it starts to get metallic there, and like the grey blends into the darker grey blue, and then the blue. It's pretty interesting how they've done that, guys. I know I'm going on into these shaders, but honestly, like, I don't know what to do. Warcult rain. Oh god, yeah, the original Warcult stuff. Okay, where's the blue? Where's the blue? Is this because of the shader? I mean, so all this is yellow. So I actually think, because this actually looks better than the original. So because, even though I don't like this colour yellow, all it was just like this arm and maybe this chin pad. But now you've got the chest and the visor. That's that extra support I needed with the bits on the cloak. I mean, that looks that looks really good actually.
This bickering is
But obviously I'm going to have to probably look at this in some real detail and look at it myself. Crucible Glory, don't know if there's whoa, that's kind of gross. Wow. Guys, I'm so sorry for the length. I like long videos. You guys probably don't want to be looking at all this shit, all these shaders, or do you? No one else does armor videos, guys. That actually, I'm not a fan of Iron Steel on armor, but I like I don't mind the green on that at all.
Could be scavengers from the city. Go check it out.
I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to
I'm heading over to Dr.
personally sample each one of these variations that are similar, take screenshots, and then I mean that's kind of cool. Like it's the end. They've kept the black, the white, the greys, and the yellow, and it's just the hood that's changing, isn't it? The top colour is always the colour of the hood, and it's gone from this red, and it's gone into the greys down there, but it's kind of red. It's well done. It's well done.
If we shut that line off,
So anyway, guys, we've got the this is the original. I mean, this actually, I'm quite a fan of this now, to be honest. Now that I've not seen it for a while, you got the black and the blue. I'm not a fan of blues generally, but it's like a purpley blue. Well, I'm not too opposed to this. I look as, oh man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really don't know.
Jumper was a
Then we've got the Warcult endgame, which I like. And it's really white, isn't it? Like on the front, which is kind of cool. Like the really light greys and the grey cloak. It's kind of cool. But then you go to monochromatic, and it's like a variation that's like darker, you know, which is also really cool. I can't make my mind up, guys.
Can't follow them, Control.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Dawning Hope. We didn't check that out. So cut these greys. No. I like the dark. I do like the cloak. I like the darkness, but the metallic. No, it's got to go. Do we have a look at Arctic Dreamscape? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Metallic though.
Okay, I see the problem.
I know I'm going over stuff again, guys. I do apologise. So the dead orbit. Let's have a look at this real quick. That's all right. That, you know, I don't mind that because there's enough yellow, even though it's a mank yellow, to support the changes. And then which one was it that had the entire set? Where it had full. It was this one, wasn't it? No. Well, that's kind of cool as well, you know.
Jumper was a guardian. Control.
You got dark, white cloak.
On his way.
They need this wreck filled by the
Then we're going to have versions with dark cloaks. I can't remember everything I looked at, guys. I'm sorry. So this is a... Yeah, so it's white on the hood there. I do like the monochromatic, I've got to admit, guys. I really do like that. Because you've got
Someone's lost a kid. Sending
you got the white hood, but the dark faceplate, which is really important to me as a designer. Because it supports the white on the front, supports the white hood, and this side of the cloak. The F there supports the white F. Now the grey on the mask supports all the grey showing on the body, and then supports the grey down that side and this side. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with monochromatic. Oh damn it, I don't know though, guys, because sorry, real quick. We're going to do a quick comparison between just a few, real quick. We've got Warcult endgame. This is one I'm real tempted with, but it's got the white. Okay, it's got the blue hood. But that I do like. I do like the how light it is. But I also like the dark version. I really like the dark versions. I like the darker versions. That's monochromatic now. Darker than that is the dead orbit, which the underglow is really black there. You've got a grey cloak instead of white, grey and black. I can't remember, guys. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it on that, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise. This is a 40-minute video, guys. I'm all tempted to stay with this now, just because I can't decide. Like, I prefer the greys and whites and black cloaks, but I like how dark the bodysuit is. That's a real nice contrast. I just wish that... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I wish anymore. But anyway, guys, there you go. I'll be doing the Titan and the Warlock as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the notifications. Share the video. I should say this stuff at the front. If you made it to the end, please leave a comment saying, made it to the end. If you've got an issue with how long these videos are, please let me know, guys. I'll try and shorten it down. But as a designer, I really like to go through all these details, and nobody else really does. Everyone goes through weapons, which is fine. If you want me to, guys, if you want me to display the exotics I've got for each character in detail, look at the weapons and the armor, exotic armor sets. I've got everything just about now, so please let me know. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's going to have a good weekend this weekend. Hit me up for some Escalation Protocol or any at raids. I'd love to do some, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.